right, you ready to get back in the saddle? Last one of these was all jokes. This time it's serious business. I got my notes ready. Who took my notes? Who took my notes? It's hilarious 2 weeks later, April Fool's joke. We'll do it live. Good evening. This is Magic the Newsening, your home for fair, balanced, and counterbalanced reporting and your number one source for Magic news. I'm Reuben Bresler, and these are our top 8 stories. Hashtag SCG Envy in Atlanta, Georgia last weekend was taken down in a flash by Burt Reynolds' stunt double Jerry Thompson, with Blue-White-Red Flash in Standard and Shardless Bug in Legacy. Jerry's win will garner him a token, an honor he definitely hasn't had in the last 3 months. The Standard Open in Atlanta was won by Junk Reanimator in the hands of Tiger Beat heartthrob Corey McDuffie, who took the trophy in an exciting and unique one-game final that he and his opponent agreed to, because he wanted to play in the MTGO PTQ later that morning, becoming an early favorite for the Trolley for Most Degenerate of 2013. Not safe for work, Searchfield Max Teets won SCG Atlanta's Legacy Open with Goblins, his second straight Legacy Open win in Opens held in Atlanta at Invitationals with the Little Red Tribe, completing the slowest back-to-back ever. And if you've ever seen Max play, you know Max having the slowest back-to-back in SCG history is appropriate. Going into the Wayback Machine for a bit, the StarCityGames.com Washington, D.C. Standard Open was earned by SCG Open grinder and man who played Lieutenant General Harry Buford in Patton, David Bauer with Junk Reanimator. This began Junk's stretch of 3 straight wins on the Open Series, which begs the question that SCG writer and non-standard unit of measurement Chris Van Meter asked last week. What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk, etc. The originator of Ad Nauseam Tendrils and Stovepipesman Bryant Cook won SCG DC with Jund. I'm kidding, he won with Ad Nauseam Tendrils, marking one of the first times in Magic history that the creator of a deck has actually won an SCG Open with it, or as it's more commonly called, the Ollie-Oop. The StarCityGames.com Kansas City Standard Open was won by Wizard of Normandy Place, Will Craddock. And once more, the Standard Open was won by Junk Reanimator. It's no wonder Will did so well with Thragtusk and Craterhoof Behemoth on his team, as he obviously shares a creature type with them. The KC masterpiece that Grant Wilkinson took the Legacy Open trophy with in Kansas was Ad Nauseam Tendrils, which actually extended Ant's win streak on the Open Series to 2 as well. This is the longest streak Storm has had in quite a while, but thanks to global warming, it might not be for long. Rock, Paper, Scissorsman Brandon Ross won the trophy on day 1 of SCG Orlando and completed the 90s Chicago Bulls style three-peat for Junk Reanimator, complete with the offensive and defensive greatest of all time at its position Thragtusk, fantastic setup man on Burial Rites, mid-range role players Restoration Angel, Grizzly Salvage, and Mulch, wildly overcosted and unreliable finisher Craterhoof Behemoth, and awkward white big man Angel of Serenity. Blank Man's alter ego Aaron the Blank LeBlanc took day 2 of Orlando's double standard weekend with Naya Blitz, a deck designed to overload opponents as early as turn 3 with late hits, showboating, German suplexes, da bomb, and excessive celebrations.
Firing with the reception. Touchdown Chicago Bears. Ryan, these 2 guys are really in sync right now.
Difficult to search for player on Facebook Cody Long continued to dethrone Junk Reanimator that same weekend in Boxborough with Naya Humans featuring Hamlet Captain. As many were quoted after biting the dust to Cody's Hamlets, something's rotten in the land of Massachusetts. Moving on, the latest duel decks, Heroes vs. Villains, will come out this fall, which basically encompasses every Magic card ever printed. You might as well, as Mr. Orange suggested on Twitter, print duel decks, stuff versus things this coming winter. The 4th quarter of the StarCityGames.com Open Series schedule is out and includes stops in Cleveland and San Francisco and invitationals in Indianapolis and Las Vegas. The last 2 invitationals will be 4 opens apart, which is a bit unorthodox, but hey, it's the 4th quarter and it's crunch time. All right, hands in, team, let's do this. All right, 1, 2. Special invites and sponsors exemptions for Pro Tour Tri-Wizard Cup have been announced, and they include SCG writer Daniel Unwin and notable StarCraft streamer and commentator Sean Day9 Plot. I'd be on the lookout for Mr. 9 to try out Naya Blitz, as it's the closest thing I've seen to Zerg Rush. And for all the mana-fixing lands in Return to Ravnica block, not one of them produces Vespene gas. Dragon's Maze spoiler season has started, and the new cards include Ral Zarek, the Multiverse's Master Thief, and in this set, Izzet Planeswalker. This is sure to lead our resident Jace expert and member of the Izzet Guild David McDarby to an identity crisis. I mean, he might think he's someone else. I mean, someone else. And finally, AMC's hit series creator Sam Black had StarCityGames.com's exclusive preview card this time around, Sin Collector, a 2/1 for 3 that castigates when it enters the battlefield, or as it soon might be called, and I'll invoke the DGM nicknames hashtag here, Snap Castigator Mage. Well, that's all the Newsening for this week. I'm Reuben Bresler, and remember, don't feed the trolls.